All right, um, this video is going to be just a quick burn through of numbers 3, 4, and then 6 to the end of the page. If you want more of an in-depth explanation, go to the previous video on number 1, 2, and 5. That'll give you a more general rundown. This is just kind of check your work, see how you're doing, okay? So, number 3, again, put up your parentheses. Ooh, gotta get my pen out. Put up parentheses, two things that multiply to the left are x and x, would multiply to x squared. Two things that multiply to the right, but add up to the middle, in this case are 9 times 2, so a positive 9 and a positive 2, multiply to 18, but add up to an 11, and then from there we set them equal to 0. So x plus 9 equals 0, x equals negative 9, x plus 2 equals 0, so x equals negative 2. So your solutions are negative 2 and negative 9. And then last but not least, for the purpose of your review, we're going to go ahead and grab these. Negative 2, negative 9. And that will be your quadratic. Number 4, same idea. Two things that multiply to the left are x and x. Two things that multiply to the right, but also add up to the middle, in this case are 7 and 8. 7 times 8 is 56. Since it's a negative 56 and a negative 1, I'm going to make my 8 negative and my 7 positive, because 7 minus 8 is negative 1. Alright, and then from there, we're going to set them equal to 0. So x plus 7 equals 0, x equals negative 7, x minus 8 equals 0, x equals positive 8. Alright? And then over here, if I graph them real quick, I got a negative 7, positive 8, and there's your quadratic. Number 6, again, this one's missing that middle term, so that is a 0x in the middle. So, here we go. Equals 0. I got x's on the left side because x times x is x squared. What multiplies to negative 36 but adds up to 0? So, positive 6 times a negative 6. 6 times negative 6 is negative 36. 6 minus 6 is 0, so that center term cancels out and went away. From here we set them equal to 0, so x plus 6 equals 0, so x equals negative 6, and x minus 6 equals 0, so x equals positive 6. And then again, I'll go over here and graph these real quick to reiterate that's a negative. The fact that these are solutions, and there you go. For number 7, again, put up your parentheses. The two things that multiply to the left are x and the x. Two things that multiply to 40 but add up to 13 are, in this case, well, 4 times 10 is 40, but those don't add up to 13. 8 and 5, there we are. So negative 8 and a negative 5, because negative 8 times negative 5 is positive 40, but then they add up to a negative 13. So we've got x minus 8 equals 0, x equals 8, x minus 5 equals 0, so x equals 5. So these are your solutions, and these are your factors. And then I'll go over here and graph them real quick. We've got 5, ooh, wrong pen. We've got 5 and 8, and it goes through them just like that. Next up, number 8. Put up parentheses real quick. I'll change colors just for the fun of it. Why not? Two things that multiply to the left are x and x. Two things that multiply to 54 but add up to 3. In this case, it's going to be 9 and 6. 9 times 6. And since we add up to a positive number right here, I'm going to make the larger number positive. So 9 minus 6 is 3, and 9 times negative 6 is my negative 54. So I've got x plus 9 equals 0, so x equals negative 9, and I get x minus 6 equals 0, so x equals positive 6. So negative 9, positive 6. There's your graph. Number 9. Number 9, again, there's a 1 in front of that x, so we can do this real quick. What multiplies to 50 but adds to 15? In this case, I got the x on the left. It's 5 times 10. negative 5, and negative 10. Because negative 5 times negative 10 is a positive 50. Negative 5 minus 10 is a negative 15. So those are your factors. So x, let's write that a little cleaner. X minus 5 equals 0, so x equals 5. And x minus 10 equals 0, so x equals 10. Those are your two solutions. Remember, we need both solutions and factors. So negative 5, negative 10, and there's your graph. All right, real rough sketch. Number 10, last one on this page, and then we'll flip over to the back and give a better explanation. X squared minus 49. Again, the missing term is 0x. So there's a 0x in the middle. So here we go. Put up your parentheses. I got x's on the left equals 0. And two things that multiply to a negative 49 but add up to a 0 would be 7 times 7. In this case, one's negative, one's positive. 7 times negative 7 is negative 49. 7 minus 7 is 0. I'm going to take these. X minus 7 equals 0. X plus 7 equals 0. So when I solve those, x equals 7 and x equals negative 7. And for the review, if I graph those, negative 7, positive 7, these go through the graph just like that.